Fabulous atmosphere at the Camp Nou. It really is. Atletico Madrid are hamstrung by injuries to key players in Forlan, Manish, Simao, Seterides and Pablo. At least 4 of those would have started if available, but it's still a side packed with quality. And Lionel Messi's great friend Kun Aguero has been in hot form with 5 goals in the last 6 games. Thierry Henry amongst the usual star-studded Barcelona replacement bench. Atletico Madrid's squad is stretched so thin, 3 call-ups for B-team players. Well, conditions absolutely ideal. Iturralde Gonzalez is the man in charge. 2 teams we know full well that are built to attack. Gregory Coupé back in the Atletico Madrid goal. Aguirre, the coach, is swapping his goalkeepers from the league to the Champions League. Leo Franco, the Argentinian.
3 like that, with just poor preparation, Atletico Madrid are made to pay.
Here come Barcelona again. Now the referee's got a decision to make here. Penalty. Challenge on Lionel Messi. And Iturralde Gonzalez not in any doubt. Questions being asked amongst the Atletico Madrid players. Aguirre showing his displeasure, but Ushvalusi, the big Czech Republic international here.
Well, it's a rash challenge. Atletico Madrid caught cold once again. And that's interesting. Eto'o rather than Messi taking the penalty.
Well, apparently they're taking turns. That's the message out of the Barcelona squad on penalty kicks this season. Messi with the last. Samuel Eto'o. No mistake. And already a mountain to climb for Atletico Madrid. Just over 2 minutes between the 2 goals. Eto'o adding to the Marquez header.
Good example of how to take a penalty. And they could capitalise quite easily on that, as Barcelona have already done. 2-0 to the good.
Having a word with the assistant on this near side. Clearly a little unhappy with the awarding of the penalty. But when you take a risk, the way Ushvalusi challenged Messi, you can always pay a penalty. And that's not the cleanest challenge you'll ever see on Lionel Messi.
Well, the second one clearly was a foul on Messi.
Oh, and it's in! Well, what on earth were Atletico Madrid doing there? Lionel Messi! And can you believe this score? Atletico Madrid, seen by many to be putting in a strong challenge for the La Liga title this season, surrounding the referee Iturralde Gonzalez, but he clearly given Lionel Messi the opportunity to take the free kick. Coupé was flat-footed, didn't even move, and it's 3-0 Barca.
Well, Lionel Messi quite clearly is in the wider weight club here, because the goalkeeper stood on the post, lining his wall up. Messi has a little look, he's obviously got the okay to go ahead from the referee. Just puts it into the unguarded net. As easy as you like. We've had a corner, we've had a penalty, we've had a free kick, 3 set pieces, and Barcelona 3-0 to the good.
Extraordinary start to this match. Well, he was caught completely napping, Coupé. Still the protests go on. Well, by all reports, Atletico Madrid didn't defend too well, despite winning their Champions League game against Marseille in the week. There were some nervy moments to endure in that match. Been a yellow card for Antonio Lopez for his share of the dissent. And they've yet to mount an attack of any note, Atletico. Ahead for a long time to remember a team that's come from 3-0 down to get anything at the Camp Nou. Glorious pass from Messi. Abidal, Xavi. Header away was from Correa. Xavi. Messi. By Xavi. Still they look a little hesitant at the back, Atletico. He's extra resolve and character that was shown in the last two away matches, games they would have lost when struggling late on, but they won them both. Maxi Rodriguez with the problem. Atletico Madrid through the next 10 minutes or so without any further damage, because if they ship another, and it's
so many top players missing at this moment. Depends on the extent of the injury. Could be a 2 or 3 week job, that.
Xavi. Yes, good point, Trevor. Still to fully adapt to La Liga. Henry has been disappointed not to have had that central striking role, which is his preferred one. Then again, as I think it's been pointed out several times before, it's a very fluid front line that Barcelona have got. It's not as if the front three are ever static, and they've worked this beautifully. The flag's up though, and that must have been both highly experienced players, but clearly having not played together too much. Busquets, plenty of room here for Messi. Ball won back so easily by Barcelona. Correa niggling back at Messi to good effect. Or Spanish football coming up for you this weekend. You can see the second half of Valladolid against an in-form Valencia from 7 o'clock. Settled into anything like a regular role at Atletico Madrid. He's in his second spell with the club now. Had a good pre-season, which he hadn't enjoyed for a while. Of course, he had that very nasty Atletico given Barca so far. Well, though they have played.
Kevin, just by the way, we're discussing the...
Look at the room in which to turn there for Iniesta! And it's 5! Eidur Gudjohnsen gets his name on the score sheet. Criminal defending again from Atletico Madrid. The room they afforded there to Iniesta. Unbelievable. Are you watching, Liverpool?
Well, this is becoming an embarrassment for Atletico Madrid.
But Barcelona continue to dominate the ball. And every time they come forward, they look capable of scoring. Eto'o looking for the hat-trick. It's broken kindly here for Iniesta. Oh, it's off the post! Messi! Miscued, and surely if it had gone in off Eto'o, he was offside. But Iniesta rattling the woodwork again.
It's a bit like a coconut shy, isn't it? The fair. Shots in at the moment. Previous shot hit the post, came back to Gudjohnsen. This one comes back to Messi on his right foot. Doesn't make clean connection, but very nearly sets up Eto'o, inches over his head.
There's a lot of talk about Atletico Madrid, the signings they made. On paper at least, it looked like they'd strengthened defensively. They do miss Maniche, who is a screening player in front of the back four, as Messi was on the end of a challenge that the referee didn't like. Now, has he got the right card out? Appears not. And the yellow. Didn't they flag up earlier that Antonio Lopez had been yellow carded? Our colleagues in Spain put a little message up to say that he picked up an earlier yellow card. Well, that clearly, unless the referee has made a mistake. Wasn't the case. Well, by our reckoning, Antonio Lopez should be sent off. If he's picked up another yellow card there. Our understanding was that he was shown a yellow card for dissent after Messi scored from that free kick. Well, that's one to debate. Messi, Xavi, as usual, good movement from Barcelona for the player in possession. Nobody really reacting there for Atletico Madrid. This is Gerard Piqué. Wasn't a bad ball in that actually, but no Barcelona player could get on the end of it. Confirmation of Heitinga's yellow card. Abidal, Puyol, Xavi looking for Gudjohnsen, cut out by Pereira. Mishvalusi, poor pass meant for Lopez. Really, Messi shouldn't have had an opportunity there to make an interception.
Mishvalusi's having an absolute nightmare at the back. Just doesn't seem with it at all, lacking in concentration. He's been fouled on a couple of the goals. For an experienced defender like he is, he's had a really poor game.
Over 70 caps, Trevor, for the Czech Republic. Tomáš Mishvalusi. Oh, dancing feet of Xavi. Picks out Gudjohnsen. Heitinga. Typical brave interception that from Puyol. Here's Messi running at the Atletico Madrid defence all the way! And we're only surprised that it didn't finish in the back of the net. Introverted off the pitch, but gloriously liberated on it, Lionel Messi.
As a total neutral, I'm so disappointed that didn't find its way into the back of the net. Messi at his very best, running at pace, keeps the ball so tight to his foot, easily goes past Mishvalusi, lifts it over the advancing keeper Coupe.
And here he is again. Surely he won't miss this time, but the challenge is a good one. In the nick of time from Johnny Heitinga. He can't stem the tide, Aguirre. Whatever he says to his players, it's not getting through. They are incapable of stopping this tidal wave of attack from Barcelona. Certainly going to be a talking point amongst the media here in Spain, how Aguirre set things up with Pereira and Heitinga. But could any of defence live with Messi and company in this form?
Well, once he had one-on-one against Coupe, I'd have put money on him lifting it over the keeper into the back of the net. I think we're as surprised as everyone in the ground when it went wide. But what a brilliant goal it would have been.
Somewhat reminiscent of that great run and goal he scored against Getafe in the Spanish Cup a couple of seasons ago. Goal that was likened to that great Maradona goal in the '86 World Cup. They're shell-shocked, Atletico.
He's probably thinking about his team talk at half-time. Best of luck.
Might be better, Trevor, if you just don't have one. Just let the players go out for 15 minutes and do their stretching exercises and get on the bus and get back to Madrid ASAP. Where do you start?
Well, all they can do is just play for personal pride, isn't it? And try to win the second half. That's easier said than done, playing against a rampant Barcelona side. He's not going to get back into the game. He's got absolutely no chance of winning it. He may as well go for damage limitation and bring in one or two more defensive players in the centre of the park. It's pointless having three forwards out there at the moment, isn't it? In Cinema Pongo,
Alvaro Dominguez. He's got Ever Banega in reserve as Aguirre's chatting away there to Messi.
just saying, take it easy, Messi, will you please? Go easy second half.
Ajax at right back, and indeed for the Dutch national team. This is Eto'o. Lionel Messi scoring with a free kick. Atletico Madrid at 6s and 7s throughout the half. How much more damaging will it get for them? 5-1 at the interval.
That's what we've been talking about. Messi against Aguero. Well, that's what the Barcelona fans think. And there's no doubt at the moment who's winning that particular contest. Majestic Messi in the first half. Anonymous Aguero.
And a little handshake there and a little embrace between Messi and Aguirre. There's one or two words exchanged between those two during the first half, but Lionel Messi commands so much respect around the world of football these days that nice to see that gesture in the end. Atletico Madrid net. Well, all Aguirre could have said was, look,
things we didn't always see in the past few years from Barcelona teams. And they're certainly playing one or two of these players here for their places. So it's in the...
Atletico Madrid have brought Mariano, well, certainly the most experienced player they had available, left on their bench. Well, they have not been convincing, believed at first, for the descent following the Messi free kick for Barcelona's third goal. Now Puyol. Messi.
To go, or just a little bit more than half an hour. Doesn't want the risk of him being sent off and losing him. Just compounds matters with all the problems he's already got.
Criticism of the refereeing in Spain in recent weeks, not least from Marcos Senna, the highly talented Spanish international midfielder from Villarreal, who has bemoaned this standard here in Spain and says it is nowhere near the level of refereeing in the Champions League, and he notices a big difference.
But also they're coming up against opposition now who've got much more determination and a more solid look to it. They've left Pongo up front, Cinema Pongo, they've got 5 in midfield. Greater energy.
Now, is it going to be Lionel Messi? I wonder. Although he didn't start the game against Shakhtar Donetsk. Well, it's his name that's going to be joining the headlines in the Spanish newspapers tomorrow. There'll be a few more Barcelona players joining him. The Kun Aguero, his great friend and roommate on international days with Argentina, taking a back seat at least for tonight. And Bojan, who has a Serbian father but a Catalan mother, but has grown up through the ranks here at Barcelona, and how warmly they receive the 18-year-old. And it's hurt in the last 2 seasons that they haven't been challenging their arch rivals Real Madrid. But everybody, not only in Spain but right around the continent of Europe, will sit up and take notice at this scoreline. Barcelona 6, Atletico Madrid 1.